Hello guys, how are you? I hope you would be fine and in the best of your health. So in the previous videos, we were talking about like 5 things you need to check before you start your Shopify dropshipping store. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about product hunting criteria. We all know that a winning product is very important for you to have a successful Shopify dropshipping business or private label business because product is the key to success actually. If I divide it into percentage, I would say like 60% of your success depends upon the product you choose actually because anything can be sold with a great marketing angle and anything that is nothing actually basically like the shittiest thing you will ever see can be sold if the product is really good. People will buy it even for the shittiest website, they will buy it. So let's move towards the product hunting criteria. In these videos I'm going to be talking about like what is product hunting. So product hunting is basically the most important part when you start your journey online actually, because in each platform you learn and you want to sell something. For example, in each e-commerce platform, for example, be it Amazon, be it WooCommerce, be it big be it Wix, be it Squarespace, any other way, any e-commerce business you want to have, you need to have products because you need to sell something or you need to sell services. But like for example, a product is very important in any e-commerce business. So product hunting is basically one of the most important processes in the dropshipping. The purpose of product hunting is to find a winning product. A winning product can actually make you somewhere about 50k to 500k, even much more than that. I have seen many more stores like Gymshark. Gymshark was not a brand when it started, but initially it was a dropshipping store. So just to make sure that you stay motivated throughout the time, so you can be start with dropshipping and you can at the end become a big brand actually. So let's see what are the actually criteria which makes a product winning and what is the difference between a winning product and a simple product. Let's move forward. So it's not an easy sport to find a winning product. It takes patience, open mind, a lot of funnels where you actually have to check like, okay, this product is winning, this product is not winning. Some questions you have to ask yourself or you have to check why before considering that if the product is winner, and you need to give it a try. Because in Shopify dropshipping, most of your budget is going to get spent on the marketing channels and going to spend on the ads. So you need to make sure that you do not, okay, let's try this product, let's try this product. Don't be like this because like for example, we'll be spending a lot of money on the ads. So make sure that you spend the money on the product you really believe in and the product that is actually a winning product. So let's move forward and see like what are some criteria. So these are some basically visually criteria. First one is basically if you see that is there a unique selling angle for the product. Like for example, a product can be sold in different angles. A single product, like for example, a mobile phone. If you can see my mobile phone, you cannot see my mobile phone actually, but if you can see a mobile phone can be sold as for good camera, can be sold for good battery life, can be sold for good iOS, can be sold for different reasons actually. So simple thing can be sold in multiple ways. So for example, if you say that have you seen the headbands actually, the headbands which were previously used for listening to music in the gyms, some to keep your head warm, can also be used as the sleeping aid actually. Then the second thing is that does the product have a wow factor? Why would someone buy a product that is easily available in the local market? So does the product has the wow factor? Wow factor means something that is out of the way because we are usually marketing on social media channels. On social media channels, people are not there to buy stuff. People are there to look over their loved ones. People are there to look over something interesting. So if you do not find something interesting, you won't be having the interest. Moving forward, then there is something is the product having the demand or is filling the gap. That is very important. So if you're selling something, if you see that okay, my product is very unsaturated, nobody could have this idea, I had this idea, and you ultimately came to realize that okay, maybe no one was selling because this product was not in demand and this was not required. So that is why it is very important to see that if the product is filling the gap, if the product is required, or if there is demand for a specific kind of product. Then if we move forward, we see that does the product solve a problem, because people actually want to solve the problems, do not want to buy something, neither they want to get sold to something. They would say okay, they are trying to sell us something, we need to say them like, hey, we're not selling you anything, we're providing you a solution. Like, hey, this is a solution to your back pain, this is a solution to your neck pain, this would be helpful in your kitchen, this would be helpful in your garden, this would look like this place would look aesthetic or beautiful on you. Then we need to see if the product has high perceived value. That is very important. So for example, if you're selling a hairband or some kids band, you won't sell it much more than $20-30. $20-30 is, I'm also telling, much more. So for example, if there is a watch, you can even sell it for like $90, $70, $100, because you know that okay, a watch can be around that price. But you see that a headband or some undergarments cannot be about $50, $60. So we need to see if the product has high perceived value or not high perceived value. So for example, simple skin patches, if you have seen, Skin patches are very cheap actually from China. It can be from $1 to $5, but you cannot sell it for maximum $30. You cannot sell much more than that. You cannot say, okay, if you have the eye patch, if you have the skin patch for about $100, that is not doable, even though it is a brand. Then you need to see the product is saturated or not saturated. Having a product that is saturated means that you're already diving into the market that is already full of the products and potential competitors. You would only be able to secrete a bit of juice. You need to have a product that you will be able to secrete a lot of juice actually. So it's not like that if you will find a product that is saturated, you won't get any money. You would get money, but the chances of scaling and the chances of growing will be much more will shrink much more if you go with the product that is already saturated. Then you need to see if the product is available in the local market or not. That one is very important. So for example, if you're selling pampers, tissues, or for example toys that are easily available in the local market as well. If you're selling toys, make sure that you sell something that is not easily available in the local market. If something is easily available in the local market, why would I wait for 7 to 15 days, let's suppose, or why would I order from somewhere that is not my home? So I need to see if something is not available in the local store, only then I will order it. And then it would make sense for me as well. Like, okay, this is something unique. I haven't seen this product before. Let's buy this or let's try this. If something is available in the local store, I will just go to the local store and like, okay, let's try it. Let's go buy it. Moving forward, then this is the idea of is there a unique selling angle that you can think of? So giving an example. So for example, I was giving an example of head. I will show you the head afterwards after the end of the presentation actually. Like everyone sold this as a workout product in the beginning, like something that is warm when it is cold while you work out, but it also listens to the music at the same time. But later onwards, this store came up with a unique idea where you can wear these while you sleep, and it acted as a sleep aid. And a lot of people have sleep apnea, insomnia, so this really helped them moving the angle, and they actually brought this product as a new product. This product was totally saturated for the market in terms of workout product, but they completely changed the angle and brought the same product in terms of, for example, the sleeping aid. Now take an example of sneaker as well. So for example, if you say that okay, sneakers are easily available, shoes are easily available, why would you sell your shoes? So my shoes can be washable. My shoes can be specifically made for hiking people, like people who love to hike, people who want to go to beaches, people who want to go to trains. That that has mesh over it, so it can be easily airable, and it is also waterproof at the same time. So that can be a unique selling point as well. Now moving forward, does the product solve a problem or have a wow factor? That one, like the sentence is automatically self-explanatory, but you want to have a product that has one of the two attributes because people want to have something that is unique and that does solve the problem. But if the product has both, it is a win-win factor and it is a very good, amazing product for you as well. I'll show you the example. For example, the Galaxy lamps and lights, you will see like where you just turn on the lamp and your whole room lights up with the lights and everything. That is an amazing product. I will show you afterwards. This is the end of the completion of the presentation. I'll show you the product actually, which were discussed here. And then we need to see if the product has high perceived value, like we discussed before. So our perceived value is something is worth $40 or $400. So for example, a Rolex watch can be up to $25,000 as well. Similarly, a simple watch, like an analog watch or a simple watch just without any brand, can be up to $40 as well. So for example, taking the example of Lexi lamps, for example, once again, these things cost about $25 on AliExpress. A lot of people would just sell it for $50, but the company sells it for like $90. Why does this work? Because this product has an electronic features in it, and I believe okay, maybe it is electronic, maybe the product is big. Multiple factors came into my mind. Okay, maybe it is something that is not easily available. Maybe that is why it is high valued actually. So you can perceive the product value very high. So for example, taking the other example as well, if you sell the headbands, if you sell some other stuff as well, like for example, kids laces, stuff like this, you won't be able to sell it for much more. Skin patches, for example, the makeup skin patches, you won't be able to sell it for like $50 or $100 because that is like costing us $1 to $5 from AliExpress. Even if you want to sell it, you can sell it for maximum $30, not much more than $30. Someone would be very conscious or would be very, you can say, naive to buy something that is above $50 for skin patches only. Now moving forward, we need to see if the product has very good reviews on Amazon because the best thing is about the dropshipping is that you can know what is happening and everyone is selling the product. So you will see like what is someone doing. So let's suppose if you go to Amazon, Amazon has a huge inventory of the products and a lot of people prefer buying from Amazon. So you will see that okay, people leave the comments. People actually love to leave comments and say, okay, I had a very good experience with this. Let's suppose if I buy a neck pain reliever. I would say, okay, it was as expected, it was not as expected, this was the issue, the angle was not right, maybe the quality was not right, maybe the delivery time took so long. So I can see like where the people are facing the problem. I can take out the same product and I can resolve these issues. For example, if the people were facing the issue of delivery times, I can say them, okay, if you were having a delivery time of 7 to 15 days, I can help you get them in 1 to 2 days. I solve the problem. I made the product as brand new. So for example, if the quality was an issue, I can make sure that I have the highest quality available in the market. I had the better form available. I had the best angle available. So basically, we can eliminate all the issues the customers are facing before to make sure that we have the best product available, and in order to make sure that hey, this was our competitor, this is us, this is that is why we are different from them, and you can buy from us, and then people will trust you much more. Okay, I see that that was the issue, but this guy solved the issue, and I would prefer to buy this from this one. Moving forward, then the product have good images and editors. This one is very, very important actually. So for example, if you come across something that is amazing, but you couldn't find good images or ad videos, it is nothing. Because if you see, or if you have heard about before, like for example, something that can be seen is sold, and a video is worth 1,000 images. You know that as well. You may have heard these kind of sentences that something that is not seeable, that is not good in saying, one customer won't be able to buy it because he cannot see the product. He would only trust the images and the videos you have on your Facebook ads or on your Shopify store or wherever you are marketing at the moment, be it Google, be it Pinterest, be it Snapchat, be it TikTok. So it is important that a product should have very good images and the videos, because if there is not any good footage, YouTube or competitor ads, then we cannot make a good video ad. Without good video ad, we are not able to bring people from marketing platforms to our website. Then that is also very important, like if the people are showing interest in the product in the Facebook comments or no. So this one is pretty important, because why would we know? Sometimes very good products fail, sometimes some amazing products fail, and sometimes some very, you can say, I would never buy this, and bad product do very amazing. So you need to see the people are showing interest by going to your competitor ads and see how the people are reacting towards it. If the people are saying, okay, I like this product, the delivery is fast, so that is a direct indicator if you could buy this product. You can, for example, if someone is selling a product in USA, you can see, okay, it has amazing traction, it has amazing comments. You can take the same product and use it in the Australian market, maybe use it in the New Zealand market, maybe use in different markets, maybe use in Japanese market, maybe use in UAE market, maybe use in Middle East, maybe use in Asia. So this would be a great criteria for you to see like if the people are showing interest, because people more or less are same around the world, and they have the same needs, they have the more or less the same wants, and they are inclined to more or less the same things. If something is working in USA, it is most likely to be working in Australia as well. I'm not saying guaranteed, but most likely actually. Moving forward, then we see like if are there more than 10 competitors doing the same product. If we see that there are more than 10 competitors doing the same product, it means that that product is already saturated and everyone is eating the share of the pie actually. So to check if there are a lot of people doing the same thing, type in the product research keyword and see how many people are selling that kind of product, how many stores are there, how many ads are running, and try to see different keywords. So for example, something, for example, an iPhone would be on different keywords, like for example, iOS as well, Apple App Store as well. Um, Multiple keywords actually you will see. So you need to see if there are more than 10 competitors. If there are more than 10 competitors for the same product, you need to quit the product, move on towards the other product. Now, if I want to summarize everything, these are some questions you need to see to have the product based criteria. What is your markup? That is very important. Something that is, for example, costing you $5 and you can only the perceived value is about 19 or $20, you won't have the markup, because you would have only $15 of margin in between. And if you have $15 of margin, you have to have employee salaries, you need to have miscellaneous costs, you need to have operating charges, you need to have Facebook marketing costs. So you need to see what is your markup in the product. That is very important. Then what is your selling price actually? Because as I gave you an example of before, like for example, the hair bands cannot be sold for like $50. So you need to see what is the potential selling price. Similarly, a watch can be sold for about $400 if it has good video, if it has good image, if it has good packaging, if it has good branding, it can sell up to $1,000 as well. Up to you. Then we need to see what is the product size and weight. This is very important in terms of shipping, because a lot of shipping companies, they do say that okay, they will take this limited criteria, and above a limited criteria they would have text as well, and the shipping size and shipping company will change to oversized shipping, And the more oversized the shipping and packaging is, the more higher shipping price you need to pay, and the different times of lines are used. And sometimes C lines are used for the heavier and bigger products actually, and that is very slow actually, 40 to 60 days, and in some cases up to 90 to 120 days as well. Then we need to see if our product is durable or no. If it is a one-time product, for example, a tissue paper, or if it is something that a customer can use over the time, if it is a toy for the kid. So how durable is a product? If the product is really good, because you can say, okay, I will make money with the product, I will do stuff this, and this, and okay, I'll be millionaire by night. But that would be a very short-lived millionaire. You can actually make fool of the people once, but actually the real money comes when you satisfy the customer. So customer satisfaction is very, very important, guys. Never ever have less focus on customer satisfaction. Always make your priority to satisfy your customer, even though if you have to take your own hit, take your hit, but make sure that you satisfy your customer always. Then we need to see if the product is seasonal or not. This is very important because something, for example, in case of Muslims or in case of Christians, like for example, let's suppose Christmas is very important even in the European countries and first world countries. You will see something like Christmas trees that is only seasonal. It would work only for a short span of time. So, for example, Valentine's Day products are only seasonal. It would work for a very short span of time. Mother's Day, Father's Day, these are all seasonal based products. Similarly, for Muslims, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, stuff like this are very seasonal kind of products. So you need to see if your product is seasonal or if your product is not seasonal, if the demand is growing with time, if the demand is slowing down, or how is the demand actually. Then we need to see if the product serve a patient, relieve a pain, or solve a problem. This we already discussed before, like how important it is to solve a problem, because people do not want to get sold to. People want to have the solutions to their problems. So they buy the products either if um, they do not buy the product out of logic, they buy the product out of emotions mostly. So you see, okay, if I have the neck pain reliever, okay, it will help me relieving my neck pain, or maybe I will feel better after using this. Then we need to see how often will you need to turn over inventory. So that is also important. Something if you see that that is very limited stock is available, and if you get much more orders, how will you able to fulfill that orders? So it is very important for you to see like how many time it would take you and how many pieces you have available, and let's suppose if the demand increases, would you be able to have more pieces available for yourself or no? Then we need to see is your product consumable or disposable. So food items are usually consumable. It is one-time item, then disposable if you use it and then you throw it away. So you need to see what kind of criteria your product has. It is one time, or does the customer have to do subscription? For example, coffee. Coffee can be bought once and then it can be sold as subscription as well. Every month, every week. Food is same, like you can have the subscription for food as well. Then we need to see if the product is perishable or not perishable. If the product is long lasting or if the product is one time. Then we need to see are there any restrictions or regulations of the product. For example, perfumes are not cannot be shipped in some countries. There are some criteria, some issues regarding perfumes you need to check before shipping out perfumes, or some customs issues actually. You need to see what the country where you are shipping allows you to do what kind of stuff. Then you need to see if the product is scalable or not. That is very important. Some products are good for just testing or some few orders, but you need to see if that is something you can scale really hard, because it is not beneficial for you to change products every first, second, third day. It is important for you to have a product that can actually make you millions in a straight go. Now, no one would have tell you this, like, but the criteria is different for different marketing platforms. Facebook is different, Pinterest is different, Google is different, and similarly, TikTok is different. So for Facebook, people are using Facebook or exploring Facebook just to make sure, okay, they want to see what the loved ones are doing, they want to see what is happening around the world, they want to see some funny videos, they're not there to buy. Guys, they are not there to buy. So you need to have something which should be a scroll stopper for Facebook. So if I'm scrolling this, and this, I need to see, okay, oh my God, this one is interesting. Let's see what is happening here. Then we need to see, okay, it should be something unique. Wow factor, this we already discussed in detail before. Then it should be something unsaturated. If I see this ad too many times, okay, I would just ignore it. Okay, this is not a big deal for me. Then we need to see if the product is really in good demand, actually. If the product is good in demand, if the product is really better, or if the people are actually looking forward to this product. For example, like Christmas, a lot of people, a lot of stores sell different kind of items, and all of them are in demand because the demand is too much high, and one store cannot be enough for it to fulfill the demand. Then the product should not be available in the local market. If the product is available in the local market, why would it was a stranger store on Facebook randomly? I would just go towards my local market maybe once in a week, maybe once in a month, and I would buy from there rather than trusting a local store. And I would have it right away rather than waiting 7 to 15 days of delivery times coming from China or coming from any other warehouse. Then the product should be very interesting. Again, because on Facebook, the attention span, average attention span for each customer is about 3 seconds. If you can grab the attention for a customer of 3 seconds, he is more likely to visit your store and visit the product actually. Now, if we move forward, TikTok product research criteria. Some product research criteria are similar with other platforms, while some are different. So for TikTok, scroll stopper is same as compared to Facebook. Unique wow factor is same as Facebook. Must be unsaturated is same as Facebook. So it should not be problem solving on TikTok. It is preferably, but should not be like it is not important for you to have a problem solving product on TikTok. Something aesthetically good can also be sold on TikTok. Something that is nice and looks nice and feels nice can also be sold. For example, plush toys can be sold very good on TikTok as compared to on Facebook. Similarly, should have good demand, should not be available in the local market. That is again the same. Something that is different. So on TikTok, you may see like if you use TikTok, like it is very trend motivated. It is very, you can say hashtag motivated. It is very like always there's some trend is going on, some challenges are going on. So you need to have something that is more accustomed towards the challenges, something that is funky, that is cool, because on TikTok there is much more younger demographic as compared to the much more adult demographic. I won't say that there are not much adults there, but the younger demographic is much more on TikTok as compared to any other platform. Then the product usually must be of daily use. That is, I have noticed on TikTok, like people usually post a product that are mostly of daily use. Then we need to see something saturated on Facebook and also can be unsaturated on TikTok. That is very important. So if you see like some product is doing very, very good and is already very saturated on Facebook, you can take the same product and utilize on TikTok. It may be unsaturated here. So TikTok is more about something funky because on TikTok you must say that you should have the good ad videos, not like ad videos. It's not like proper ad videos, but it is more like you can say UGCs, user generated content. So for example, if I'm opening the box, oh my God, this was my experience, something like this. I opened the jewelry box, the quality is amazing. I gifted my girlfriend this, I gifted that. On TikTok, only UGCs work. Ad videos properly did not work as much as compared to UGCs. So you need to have UGCs. You need to make sure that the product has good ad videos. You need to see that a lot of people are using that. You need to see that a lot of influencers are promoting it. So you can use those UGCs in your TikTok product actually. Then for Google, the criteria is actually different. So in Google, as compared to on Facebook, if you have a product that is already high in demand and people are searching about it, you could not sell the product because on Facebook your product must be unique. Whereas on Google, your product must have a high search volume. It is completely, I won't say like completely opposite, but quite opposite towards Facebook. Because here people are typing, people must have the credit card in their other hand and they are typing, they must want to buy the product something or they're researching about a product. And that the Google has the highest conversion rate actually because everything is search based. If you are searching for something, it means that you're interested in that thing. So you must see that you have a high search volume for that product. You can see this by keyword research. You can see what keywords are getting trending at the moment. Must be already in search, must be trending or common. So you can see Google Trends, what is trending at the moment, what people are searching most, what kind of games are going on, football is going on, World Cup is going on, cricket is going on, what are people searching more about. So you can see the people accordingly. Then the product preferably should be problem solving, but it is not like a necessity here, and then should have good demand in terms of Google Ads and can be available in the local market. In Google Ads, if the product can be available in the local market and people would still prefer to search for it or maybe buy it if they find a good deal over Google. And then the product should be searchable. Like for example, the product title should be easily searchable. It is something that people usually should have searched or should be related to their search actually. And the last point is that should be exactly according to the search criteria and market. So for example, you cannot sell something to someone which is not relevant to the market actually. It is very important for you to have the relevant market skills and see like how is everything going on here. Now, if we move towards Pinterest, Pinterest also has more like same criteria as compared to Google. So you must see like the product must have very high search volume. The product must be already in search, must be trending or common because Pinterest is more like, for example, used for aesthetics. A lot of women use Pinterest and they want to see how for the ideas, for the inspiration, how the kitchen should look like, how the travel should look like, how the areas should look like, what should the dresses they should wear. So Pinterest is more about inspiration and innovation and creativity. So you need to have something that is innovative, that is creative, and that is you can say inspiring. So again, should have good aesthetics as well because on Pinterest you must have seen very good ad videos and very good images as compared to any other platform. So it should have very good aesthetics and should be inspiring and innovative. Other than this, all of the criteria is much more alike than to Google Ads. So this was all regarding the product research criteria. I believe that this was very important video where you need to see like what should your product have, what should the question you should ask yourself, what kind of product you should find out, and how winning product can actually impact your store on the whole. So let me know in the comment section as well as in the feedback section, like, comment, subscribe as well, and let me know what else you want to see or you want to learn about it. And if there are any questions or concerns, I'll be happily answering them in the comment section. Thank you so much for having me. So once again, giving a quick overview about everything we did before. We discuss about product hunting, what is product hunting, what makes a product winning. Then we need to see the product valid criteria, what makes a product winning. And then we had a look at, is there a unique selling angle that you can think of. Then we need to have a product solve a problem or have a factor or two. Then we see that does a product have a high perceived value. And then we saw like are the good reviews on Amazon, 3.5 stars and above. Then we saw does the product have good images and ad videos. Then we see are people showing their interest in the product in the Facebook comments. Then are there more than 10 competitors on the same product or no? Then we see the product based criteria, Facebook product research criteria, TikTok product research criteria, Google product research criteria, and at the end Pinterest product research criteria. And I said that I'll be showing you some examples. So let me show you an example of what I was showing in the ad video as well. This was a store and this was a product we were talking in the ad video. So you may have seen like this is the band. Initially it was used in the gyms for like keeping the head warm or listening while you work out. But this then turned out to be like this brand turned out to be making it into something to treat insomnia, something to treat for it has a kids version as well, family pack as well, twin pack as well. So it can be used for kids, something for the adults as well if they cannot have a good night's sleep they can just read some do game music or something sweet before going to sleep actually. So they just completely changed the brand angle and it made them again a lot of sales actually. So this is a very good example of changing the marketing angle. Then the other product we were talking about having the wow factor was this product, Galaxy criteria. This brand is selling for $90, the same product. Actually, this product is available on the AliExpress for like $25, but here you see that the product has an amazing criteria like wow factor. It actually makes your room glowy and make it more like universe. You can change the colors, you can change the brightness, and you can transfer your space into your party room as well. So you see beautiful videos, beautiful branding, beautiful store, and you can check out the store as well. So this was all regarding today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. Let me know if you want to have any if you have any confusions or concern. I'll be happy to answering any one of these. Thank you so much for having me. Bye guys, take care.